many decks of cards are too many decks of cards? Think about it. Like, is there a number? I'm not sure there is a number. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through my top 101 to 200 decks. Let's call it a part 2, but it's not really. I already did a video where I walk you through my top 100 decks of cards. If we're just meeting, my name is Caroline Ravn and I'm a magician, YouTuber, and also, well, both playing card collector and playing card creator. I am one of the founders of Ravn Playing Cards, and that is gonna be the first decks that we're gonna be talking about in the collection. Before we jump into the collection though, I think we need to clear this area up. There's so many of them. Is this hard because I'm pregnant? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop right there. As you can see, I already have 10 of the spots occupied. Actually, this part of the collection is in my bedroom. Maybe, just maybe, I'm a little bit narcissistic because the top 10, like literally top 10 are my own. If you haven't seen the top 100, let me just show you these as well. Oh, and before you ask about this shelf right here, this is a 100 deck display that I got from Vanishing Inc. I'm gonna leave a link to where you can get one of these in the description below. I'm not sure if they still have it though. If you're curious how it looked when I assembled this, here's a video of that. So let's get right into this. My top 10 are of course from Ravn 1. This is Crimson Red. Here we have Patrol Green, which is also a beautiful color if you ask me. We have Purple Haze and Eclipse, Soul, Mani, Summer Ale. Look at this beautiful piece of work. Limited edition, 231 copies. And I just sold 8 to one person. Yeah. Here we have Ravn X. Some of these are still available on my website. If you're interested in getting some of my cards, there is a link in the description on where to go get these. And I do ship worldwide. You're welcome. These are Red and Blue from Ravn 4. That is my top 10 that goes in the collection, and it's the same on the other one as well. Well, I guess this video is more of my top 101 to, what is that, 190? Anyways, I've always been a fan of Jet Setter playing cards, and this one is really, really pretty. This one is from their latest edition. I also have the limited edition one that has silver, has a numbered seal, which makes a collector like me very happy and excited. Then we have Tamariz playing cards. Juan Tamariz is one of my favorite magicians, so obviously he's gonna make it into the collection. If you haven't seen it already, I did a review of this deck a while back, and people told me that this was in Mnemonica's stack, and I'm not sure that I knew that when I was reviewing it. Then people told me, and then I had to learn it, of course, and then I forgot. So that's 2 months of my life I'm never getting back. Then we have the Royal Verge. Take a look at this. Beautiful box. Speaking of shiny, we have the prototype for the golden butterflies, and of course it's gonna be in my collection. If you don't know about butterfly playing cards, go check them out because they're absolutely gorgeous. Take a look at that. Beautiful. The last trip I did abroad before the pandemic was to go to New York to go to the merch party of Cartamundi and USPCC. I have the deck United that was a gift to everyone who attended a party there. I already had that in my top 100 video, so I have this one here instead. This is also a limited edition for everyone who was there. You're gonna notice that some of these decks I haven't opened and they're still in the favorite collection, or even they have been opened and they don't seem very special. They all have some sort of sentimental value, I guess. This was limited edition and it was probably the most fun I've ever had at a magic party. The feather decks, both of them by Joshua J and Vanishing Inc. I just reviewed these a while back and they are gorgeous, let me tell you. Agenda playing cards, this one is also limited edition and sealed. The Boy Who Cried Magic. Great deck of cards. The Divernon deck of cards. This is the Spring series of 2016. Black Roses playing cards. This is the pink edition. The Art of Cardistry. And then we have the Madison McKinnon from Illusionists. And this is really, really nice. This has been with me for quite some time. Cards are dirty as we're not gonna open that up. This has been one of my favorites for a really long time. False Acres. And then we have this one from Bicycle that I really like as well. This was a gift from a friend, and maybe that's why I like it so much. This was also a gift from someone that I met at a magic convention. Actually one of my first magic conventions, so that's why I kept this one. We have this one from Asokapa. The 1800 series from Bicycle. And the Manticore. 2 other decks from Asokapa. This one is just Asokapa like this. And for those of you who don't know, Asocapa is a magic shop in Varese, Italy that I've used to, well, before the pandemic, I guess. I used to go there a couple of times a year and it's just such a blast. If you do have the opportunity to go to Asocapa, both to the store and to their events, please do, because it's so much fun. You're gonna love it. Pass Fatto by Diego Allegri. He has the most amazing pass, like for reals. Undetectable, as it should be. Look at this beauty. This has the most amazing box too. Take a look at this. Inner printing. This was one of the first decks that I ever got that had the gold on black thing with the embossings and the inner printings, and it's just so much details that went into this. And of course it's from Ellusionist. Absolutely gorgeous. There are a lot of decks in my collection that I'm not really sure where I got or why I like them so much, and this is one of them. This has just been one of my go-to decks when it comes to like showing my friends simple ways of just taking the standard court cards and just giving them a slight modification. This one is quite special to me. This is some sort of dragon deck from, well, it's called the Dragon Back from Bicycle. This was a gift from Tom Stone. I still consider him a mentor because he has been, well, probably the reason I do Magic full-time the way that I do. And this was a gift from Tom. Another beautiful box. This is Y Playing Cards by Y the Magician from Poland, I think. Optrix. This is also really, really cool and fun. Then we have this one. This is also from an Italian magician called Hyde. There's a knock deck. Yes. Then we have Deceptive Arts playing cards. This is my friend Josh Brett's deck and I really like it. This was printed by Carta Mundi. Here we have a deck that was a Kickstarter campaign that did not make it, but I still managed to get hold of a prototype. And this is the Moon playing cards. My friend Steve Valentine did a deck of cards that looks like this, and it has skulls on the back because it's scary. He's not very scary though. He's a really, really funny guy and very charming. This was the first B9 Finnish deck that I ever got. This was a gift from Jeers, who works at Carta Mundi, and he brought this to me in Vegas. We have Dream playing cards. Also really, really well done. Tangram. And then we have Hellions. This is really, really cool too. Look at this. And it says on the side, don't play cards with the devil. Wise words. We have this one, Daily Life. Really, really nice. Then we have these. These are throw cards from Murphy's. They fly so fast, it's ridiculous. Let me tell you, these are sharp. Oh, the Artisan. Beautiful. As you can see, I've had this for quite some time and I'm not even sure that I still have all the cards. I don't think so because it looks so thin. Artistic Spring. Also really like this. Very minimalistic, but really beautiful. Black Deck Tigers from Bicycle. The Academy of Magical Arts, also by Bicycle. Really, really nice. Beautiful. The back here is really cool. Bicycle Archangels. Roberto Giobbi's Card College playing cards. This is something that every card magician should have in their collection, I think. If you haven't read Card College, pause this video, go do yourself a favor, and up your game. That is what it's gonna do for you. We have Cube Line. It's really, really nice. Reminds me of the Optrix deck that I just showed you. Another gift, this is Koi playing cards. Here we have some sort of a mini collection of 4 decks, and this one is the Emerald, really, really cool. And then we have Sapphire, and we have, how do I even pronounce this? Amethyst. Amethyst. Yep, amethysts. That is what I'm gonna call them, and that is the word that we're gonna be using. And we have Scarlets. So much easier. This one I'm not sure what it's called, but this is a Mexican deck that I really enjoy. Here we have another Ellusionist playing cards. Really nice too. This one I always liked. This reminds me of the Panda deck. We haven't gone through the Panda deck yet. It's like a bear, and in the back we have some sort of polar stuff. Wild playing cards. This is one of my favorite bees. This is also really nice. It has this really nice gold and white box that I really enjoy. Oh, this is old, 2013. I've been collecting for a long time. Not like that long, but you know. This is really cool too. Not sure what the name is of this. I'm not sure I ever knew. Insane pattern for the back. Mears playing cards. This is the first edition. Here we have another signed limited edition of 2000 decks, I believe. Yes. Another signed deck. This is Nirvana by Jack Nobile, Italian magician and YouTuber. Really good, actually. This one I also really like. Another bicycle. Bicycle again. And then we have 2 decks from One Widow. This one looks like this, and this one comes with 3D glasses. And we have this one as well. This kind of looks like the Knock deck, doesn't it? Robocycle. This is so cool and so satisfyingly silvery. Ooh, another scary one. Hypnotic. Here we have the panda deck. Look at this. How cute is this? It has pandas on the back. So true story, my absolute favorite quote from any movie. I see you like to chew. Maybe you should chew on my fist. Which movie is that? Let me know in the comments below. You might have gotten a slight clue with the latest deck that I just showed you, so okay. Here we have this one as well. Also really nice USPCC deck of cards. We have this one as well. This is also limited edition. This one is 160 out of 350, so very rare, very limited, of course very nice. Oh, we're down to the last 20. If you're getting any value of this, please like this video, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel already, make sure to do so and turn on those notifications so you don't miss when the next video is coming out. We have Medusa playing cards, another Madison deck of cards that I really like. We have Snake Oil, Infinite Rule, another really good box. It's very matte and yeah, it has that perfect embossing, which I really like. Arcs, which has the same back design as the Polar Bear one. Blue Sky. Another bicycle. Classic. This one I'm not sure if you've seen before. This is Anglo playing cards. A lot of Swedes buy this actually. This is, I think they print in Sweden if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they are printed in Sweden. Life playing cards. Signed by the guy who created them. Sad story actually. So this was a Kickstarter campaign and the kid who ran the campaign, he actually died during the campaign. So before the cards arrived to his place for him to sign them, he couldn't because he died. So he signed pieces of tape. I think it was his father that put the tape on all of the cards and then sent them out to all of the backers. Vortex. I think this was a gift from a guy that I met on Tinder. Yeah, back in the day. Speaking of decks that I got from people, this was a gift from a Swedish magician who is like a superstar here. His name is Joe Labero. He had a show in Vegas and he had a show in Singapore. He's traveled all over the world. And he gave this to me before he knew that I was a magician actually. I went to go see his show. I've seen his show many times. I even opened for him once. And I was standing in line to ask him for an autograph and he gave me this. It's just so dirty and so old. I got it from Joe Labero. The next three are also bicycle cards, but these are my top 3 favorite Gaff cards. This is the Invisible deck. Here we have the Stripper deck. And here, probably my most used Gaff deck. This is the Mirage deck. King playing cards from the creators of Candy Crush. And then we have 2 more bees. These are my favorite bees. This one and this one. This is probably my favorite. This is so good. And we're down to the last 3. This is the Copac Blue, Red, and the Gaff pack. So there you have it. That is part of my collection. I do hope you enjoyed this video and that I will see you in the next one. Take care until then. Bye!